It's a new day. I just got off work and I am ready to spend the rest of the day pulling the motor on the S4. That's my goal today, is to get the entire motor and transmission removed. All right guys, I think I'm getting close to pulling the motor. I did not remove the dump pipes, as you guys can see. They're kind of a pain in the ass to take down. It's kind of a tight space, but what I'm gonna do right now is actually remove my transmission mounts, transmission mount bolts. Hopefully the motor doesn't fall on me. I already put the strap up there for support to the heads and another bracket that's in the front. These cars are a pain in the fucking ass. It would be so much easier if I could just drop subframe, but I don't have a lift and I'm not really trying to do that, so I'm gonna take it out with the lift, and I don't know, hopefully everything goes smooth and I don't break anything. Likely doubt it that I'll make it through without breaking shit. I feel like just the strap alone is gonna break something here. What I did down here is remove the 2 bolts for the motor, for the transmission mounts here, and it still has to lift this much basically, so what I need to do is remove the top bolt. There's this heat shield there that was kind of discouraging me. Always so many motherfucking airplanes when you're working on your shit and recording. Look at that. Anyways, there's the heat shield right here, so I just need to remove those 2 10mm bolts. Quit being lazy, and I should be able to get it out the way so I can remove the upper bolts for the motor mount, so transmission mount, sorry. All right, got the transmission mount out. It's kind of a pain in the ass, nothing crazy, just a little time consuming actually, but I think I'm just about ready to get to motor yanking. Oh, I said I didn't want to hit any power steering lines, thinking this was a regular vehicle that has the power steering rack on the subframe. Subframe's in fucking the worst spot as well. You think you drain your coolant, but it's never enough. I don't know where it's coming from. Fuck it and the environment. Shut up. As you guys can see, there's this vacuum line that has a good amount of stress on it now. Hopefully it doesn't leak in the future. But it actually came off. It doesn't look like it broke. I heard some cracking when I, like some screeching, nothing crazy. Let's make sure we're all good on this side. Did pretty good. This is my first time like really taking my time on something like this. I'm usually a pretty impatient dude, but not with this car. It's not the kind of car you can break things and just go pick up at the store later. Yeah, I was never gonna get that downpipe off with it in the car. Currently lowering the transmission on this little cart. That way I can remove the trans, place it elsewhere. Well fellas, it is a new day. I got the motor out of the Audi. So the engine bay is pretty much ready to get power washed. I just need to cover up the inlets for some of these vacuum lines. And I'm just gonna degrease everything, power wash it, and get it nice and clean. For when I start putting the motor back in, I want to have a clean slate. I did get the transmission separated from the motor. I'm not sure if I showed you guys in the last video. Over here we have the transmission. This is the automatic 5HP19. I'll probably be selling this. I have no use for it. I mean, I don't even know if there's a market for these, but mine was good. Everything worked well. Was kept up to date. Was kept up on maintenance, and yeah, I just don't have any use for it. And over here we have the motor. We still have the harness attached to it. I might be removing that just so I can power wash it comfortably, not worry about any connectors getting any dirt in them or anything of that sort. The reason I'm replacing my turbos is, as you guys can see, some engine oil is coming out of them. The seals are bad, so no need for that. I've transferred my motor from the yard into my garage because it's been raining a lot lately and it's been pretty unpredictable, and I also don't want the motor getting wet. So here we are. I'm gonna put it on that engine lift back there, and that way I can work on it comfortably. But first I need to get this bracket on there. And before I do so, I need to remove the flex plate for the automatic transmission. I'm not gonna be using that. I don't know if these will work for the flywheel, but I did order some brand new ones. These are stretch bolts, so I'd rather not reuse them. I have before for a lot of my builds. I've never really worried about those kind of things. Oh, there are the Torx that we removed. They're stuck behind the flywheel, but these are the 3 Torx, the T55s that you have to remove to release the flex plate from the torque converter. All right, now that we have that out, go ahead and organize. I'm gonna keep all of these things till I finish my swap. You never know. What if I'm missing a bolt, or I don't know. Anyways, I do have to remove this spacer here because it's for the automatic transmission. To do so, all you need to do is take a screwdriver to it, shimmy it out. It shouldn't be too difficult according to the forms that I have been reading online. Bought a bunch of little tools. This is my favorite one, my handy dandy little hammer. Maybe it's not a good idea to hit the, but just like that, you remove the spacer along with this washer. I'm not sure if I need that for the flywheel, but like I said, I'm keeping everything together because I just don't know, you know? I just don't know. I may just not have a brain, but this engine stand and this engine lift do not go well together, because how the fuck am I supposed to get this motor on here? Maybe if I turn it around, but even then it'll probably only make it up to, I don't know, I might make it, let's see. Put it out. What I'm gonna do is, what I did was put a little 2x4 with the wrench so it's like up enough, and I loosened all tension from the engine mount, so my motor's still trying to start up.
Yeah, buddy. It worked, fellas. It worked. Let's go ahead and put this little clip in. Pop out. Yeah. Where does something?
2 from now on. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now the motor is up on the lift. And that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys are liking this content. Next video I'll be tearing into the motor, removing the manifolds, doing the timing, resealing my valve covers, and I got silicone spider hoses as well, just because these do tend to leak. They look like they're in good condition. They don't seem dry rotted or anything, but you never know. Might as well just get it over with now. So yeah, see you guys next time.